Hey, my beautiful people, welcome to the Money Mind Shift. Oh my goodness, it is day number 50. We are halfway through our journey, going through 100 days of how rich people think. And we're going through the book, How Rich People Think by Steve Seibold. Steve, I'm coming from my check. Now, here's the deal, guys. You want to get this book and get it through me, you actually go through my website, www.ergj.net. Get the book. Wealth begins in the mind, guys. Wealth begins in the mind. You must be wealthy in your mind long before you're wealthy in your wallet. That's right. You must be wealthy in your mind long before you're wealthy in your wallet. You want to change your results, you got to change the way that you think. And so people ask me all the time, ERGJ, Certified Financial Educator, how in the world did you go from being a financial zero to a financial hero? And I simply tell them I decided to read the things that matter. I decided to read things about money, read things about finances, and apply it to my life. Now, here's the deal. I can recommend this book, and I've been recommending this book for the past 50 days. Did you get it? Probably not. The reason why I know is because most people simply won't get the book. Well, here's the deal. I decided to stop trying to fight the system and decided to create this show so that we can actually go through the book together. 15 minutes a day to keep broke away. 15 minutes a day. Do you got 15 minutes? Do you have 15 minutes? I want you to take 15 minutes a day and check and see, test, improve, and see if this is really going to change your life. Because I believe that it will. It'll change the way that you think. It'll change the way that you think about money. Rich people simply do things differently than poor people. And if you want to find yourself in a position of having vast resources, change the way that you think so you can change the results. Well, it's day number 50, guys, on a 100-day journey. I know you don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time. Hey, let's get it. Day number 50, halfway through. Yes. Middle class dreams of having enough money to retire. The world class dreams of having enough money to impact the world. The middle class dreams of having enough money to retire. The world class dreams of having enough money to impact the world. When I began studying the ultra successful and super rich in 1984, I thought they were more ambitious than the average person. I later discovered after hundreds of interviews that it wasn't the lack of desire that held the masses back from being wealthy, but the lack of belief in their own ability to make it happen. The average person is carrying around so many limiting beliefs about money, it's a miracle they acquire it at all. Without some intervention, some lucky break, or an exposure to a book like this, most people have little or no chance of ever becoming rich. The sad thing is, they have everything they need. They have everything they need. Everybody put in the comments below, I have everything I need. Sad thing is, they have everything they need to make more money than they can spend. And without the interference of a slew of middle-class beliefs, they would accomplish it. The problem is, outside the consciousness expanding world of personal development, the masses are never taught the power beliefs have on our behaviors and results. Beliefs literally control everything we do unless they are interrupted consciously through free will or upgraded through programming. Ooh, I'm going to talk about that. This is common knowledge among behavioral science professionals and experts who study the mind, but the general public is oblivious to it. Their fear and scarcity-based thinking leads them to look at everything through the filters of skepticism and cynicism as a protective mechanism. Now, here's the deal, guys. If you don't know by now, that you have been programmed, then you are disillusioned. If you don't know by now, through all of these years that you've been living on this earth, that you have been programmed to the way that you actually think right now, you're disillusioned. But here's the good news. You can change the channel anytime that you decide. And one of those channels is 15 minutes a day to change the way that you think so you can change the results in your life. You can control the programming that's happening. As a matter of fact, you do control the program because you decide to watch the television shows. You decide to listen to those radio stations. You decide what you watch when you go on YouTube. You decide what you do with your phone. I say this to my high schoolers. I say, hey, you got a smartphone. Have you done anything smart with it? Most of the high schoolers can say no, they didn't. They may say they did their homework on their smartphone or something like that. But it's you who decide what you do with it. Plenty of apps on your phone. And if I were to check your phone today, which apps would I see? More often than not, I'm going to see some game apps. You want to have some entertainment. More often than not, I'm probably going to see YouTube app. But then I wonder, what are you watching on YouTube? I'm probably going to see a Facebook app, but then I'm going to wonder, what are you paying attention to on Facebook? You are being programmed, whether you believe it or not. And the question is, are you going to take control of your very own channel? It says their fear and their scarcity-based thinking leads them to look at everything through the filters of skepticism and cynicism as a protective mechanism. This holds them back from studying life-changing books. Life-changing books. And attending belief-altering seminars led by thought leaders in the field. Here's the deal, guys. The book you don't read, it won't help. The seminar you don't attend, it won't help. The workshop you don't go to, it won't help. You have to decide what you're going to do to change your very own life. I decided to do something different, and I got different results. And I'm telling you that if you decide to do something different, you'll get different results. As a result of this limited thinking, the masses' major goal with money is to retire at 65 and hopefully have enough money to survive until they die. The world class, while often no more ambitious, set their sights on impacting the world with their wealth. Some do it through philanthropy, others through business or various financial vehicles. They do all of this while living the good life materially and enjoying the peace of mind that comes along with being rich. Man, this is day number 50, man. Halfway through the journey. We're going to get on to our quote of the day, our critical thinking question of the day, and our action step of the day. Here's a quote of the day by George Clason. Now, if you don't know who George Clason is, he wrote one of my favorite books, The Richest Man in Babylon, another book that I recommend, another book that you can get through my website. He says this: wealth is power. With wealth, many things are possible. George Clason. Wealth is power. With wealth, many things are possible. Now, here's a critical thinking question today, the question that you want to ponder on today. If you were to become a millionaire, what would you do to make a positive impact on the world? If you were to become a millionaire, what would you do to make a positive impact on the world? And here's your action step of the day, the thing that you want to do from today's lesson. Make a list of 5 ways you can make a difference for other people if you had the money, and estimate approximately how much it would cost. How much would it cost for you to make a difference? 5 different ways. So make a list of the 5 ways you can make a difference for other people if you had the money, and then estimate approximately how much would that cost. Well, here's the deal, guys. 15 minutes a day to keep broke away. I've been recommending this book for 50 days. And the question is, have you gotten it yet? It's still not too late. We got 50 more days to go. You can just click on the link below, www.ergj.net. Get the book through me. It's the book that you don't read that won't help. We got 50 more days to go on this journey of changing the way that we think so we got different results. And we're going through the book, How Rich People Think by Steve Seibold. Steve, I'm coming for my check. Well, that completes our day number 50. And I'm here Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm your host, ERGJ, your certified financial educator. And I'll be here tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And the question is, will you?